And we're live. We're live. All right. Morning thought. Wait, oh, hold up. Black Eagle, big up yourself. Thank you for being the first one in this morning. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards, school teachers, law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, military personnel. Shout out to the garbage truck drivers, garbage collectors, chefs in kitchens, secretaries in offices. Shout out to the security guards. Shout out to the babysitter. Shout out to the girl them run a back road and the strippers on poles. Shout out to whatever it is you do for a living. Shout out to you as long as you're not, rob, pillage, plunder, rape, steal, and these kind of things. By the sweat of a man's brow, so shall he eat bread. Big up to you. Me not feed you, so I can't tell you how to go how to go about paying your bills. All right. Shout out to the engineers as well. Banches, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. From you wake up every day and you go to get yours, and it does not involve you taking away somebody else's in order to get yours. Big up to you. Shout out to you. All right. Here we are on this beautiful Wednesday morning, if I'm not correct. A Wednesday, not true? Today is the 29th of January, 2025, and we are here, and we are happy to be here, and we feel good, and we have to give thanks because we didn't bring ourselves come here. We were preserved to be here, and we were gifted with today. It's the present. That's why them call it a present. Gift, present, wrap it up, put it on that tree, present. This is the present. This is our present. We're blessed to have another one of these presents. So we start off by giving thanks. And regardless of what's going on around us, yeah, we have to just get up and give thanks, especially if you wake up this morning and everything works still. Eye them can see, hand can move, foot can stand up on, and you can move around and get things done. You give thanks starting out the morning. We don't have any long talk today. I was gonna kind of make today a anything goes kind of day. I was actually going to take the day off because I put a video up this morning already about a brother that they caught in Florida. Suggest you go see that video, but I just couldn't stay away from it. So I thought I had other things planned, but apparently it's not this morning. So I figured I would just do the next best thing, which is join the family, and here we are. All right. Let me shout out some names this morning before we go any further. Black Eagle, first one in the building. Big up yourself. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you. Asarin Odetta is here. Unstoppable Josh is here. Miss Goldie Robinson is here. Wayne Nathan is here. Rosalind Smichael is here. Bedroom Bully 27. My daddy was a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully popping my mommy. That was Shabba Rankin. Anyway, back to this. Bedroom Bully 27, big up yourself. Michelle Taylor, big up. Watch all my 90s dancehall head. Them was like, my daddy was a bedroom bully. Hey, bedroom bully. Rosalind Swikel, big up yourself. Bedroom Bully 27, big up yourself. Michelle Taylor, RN. With the RN, put some respect on it. Big up yourself. Karen Notice, big up yourself. Grace James is in the building. Senior Sexy is here. Kai Tai Jai Empress says upments. Lisa Watkins is in the building. BM, Sharon Spence. Banches is in the building with us this morning. Unique Saw One is here as well. Jay Robinson, Marilyn Grant says morning SouFlo and everyone and happy hump day. Please like the live as you enter the live. Like right now it's 400 and something people in here and we only have 84, not even 100 thumbs up. Them thing they want to do to me every morning. It's all good. Shout out to the good people them who watch this. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for me, please. The other people them not gonna hit it even if me ask 100 times, like we say every morning. Naisha, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Banches says to shout out the engineers them. Kai Taija Empress is also saying, please hit the thumbs up button. There you go. Thank you. You quickly got me to over 100. I appreciate that. Karen Notice, yes. Sharon Ingram, morning. Claudette Sterling says, oh, you just watched the video? King Biggs, listening while on the people them work. King Biggs, big up yourself. All right, Rosalind Smichael, Donna Davis, Kaz Robinson. King Biggs says, but me there pre still. All right, the Buffalo Soul the rest is in the building with us this morning. And Sis Afire, Hotep and Grand Rising, SouFLo, and everyone. Listen, these two topics are kind of pressing to me this morning. We can talk about anything else in the meantime. So if you feel like anything else is there that you would like to talk about, something that bother me. I'm super okay. It's the shadow. Cause when me go so it feel like something there right, yeah so. But then when me look so it gone, so I must say the shadow and reflect. Other than pay me no mind. Me not too right sometime. We have two topics to talk about this morning. One of them is uh Vybz Kartel is slated to get his US visa. Now, me get US visa and come a foreign from me a picnic, baby. Didn't even know when them a do for send me here or bring me here. So I don't know how the process goes. However, I had a friend of mine who works at the embassy who contacted me yesterday and said, SouFLo, the only reason they would take his passport and tell him to come pick it up back on Friday is because you have been approved. When you're not approved, they don't take your passport and keep it. So I said, damn, that means them get it then. But for safety's sake, because you don't want to jump the gun, right? So for safety's sake, we're saying something like it's on its way. See, I didn't know of that step. I wasn't aware how it's done. Because like I said, my process got through from way a long time. You know, I mean, I don't just didn't know how it. I'm not ashamed to say I don't know how something worked. That's always been me. But yeah, I get the link yesterday and the person say, yeah, man. Plus, I seen other people in the comment section were saying it as well. If you know, you know. These are people who got their visas as adults or old enough to know how the process goes. I didn't. So yeah, him said them tell me if you come pick it up back on Friday. Then he said, God is the greatest, and people may have tell you, you know, in positive speech and all these things already. Same with green card. He knows if he's getting it at the first interview, says reggae girl. Well, that means I'm get it then. All right. So the conversation that surrounds this now is this. What would this mean for dancehall reggae music, for our culture, and yeah, for dancehall reggae music and our culture? Because as far as I know, his plan is to attend the Grammys. Now, there's a brother who call in here often. Is the brother that talk with no filter. He's quite hilarious, but he's very factual. If y'all remember correctly, him says, SouFLo, I'll tell you how this is going to go, right? Vybz Kartel are going to get him US visa. Not only him will get the visa, he will go at the Grammys, and he's going to win a Grammy. Watch and see. Loading. I say, all right, my brother, I don't know about all that still because it was far-fetched at the time. When he said it, it was way back when. Remember, you know, they just came out of prison. We're still talking about a couple of months ago when them just a walk out of prison after doing what, almost 13 years behind bars. So all this happening so fast, all these different events and flying to different places, expanding his rum line, Straight Vibes Rum, and doing this here and that there, and Freedom Street concert and all this pop-up stadium, this, that, and the other. All this is happening like at lightning speed. It has you feeling like about a year and a half now, you know, whole heap of events are going. It's only been a few months. Only been a few months. So a few months ago, one of our callers did call and he made that prediction. I'm gonna say anything him say, that me I ride with. So if him say that, that's where I ride with. So we've been with it since then, saying this is our prediction. It was on behalf of him. And me did come up with it at him. I was hoping that that's how things would turn out, you know, but that's what the caller said. So I started saying, this is what we are predicting. All right. Me no want the man see me prediction and said, boy, SouFLo just drain with energy. Him just take away ideas and go on like him come up with it. I give credit where credit is due. He was the first. I hope he called in this morning because he was the first one that actually said it. More time him call and say, yo, me dep on the work, you know, but here what me I say. Remember when he spoke to us about having multiple women and he said the only thing is him let them know. Say them are not the only woman, you know, and it work out just fine with him, that guy. So wherever you are, if you see this morning, call in this morning because it looked like what you predicted not a couple months ago is actually about to come through, right? So the whole conversation surrounding what it would do for the culture, that right there. And then there's another topic that is even more pressing, Shout out to, let me see, who was the one that sent me this? Charla Slaw. Charla, shout out to you. Charla was the one that sent me from days ago about the crackdown on remittance as a means of fighting illegal immigration in the United States of America. When Charlotte sent it to me, I read it. I told her, thank you for sending it. Thanks to anybody who send me anything that keeps me on point because me a one person. And although I can come up with 10, 15 different topics by myself, it still helps when the audience, well-thinking, intelligent people come up with things and send them to me. So this one I thought was big, and it was to skip all other conversations. You know, when time you're there foreign, follow me now, you know. My Caribbean people, them follow me now, especially my Jamaican people. Pay attention. You know, when you're there foreign, right? You know, you run off on the people, them something called, you say, boy, yeah, rough on me. I try to take my chances and see if I can straighten out myself. You know, I find a little big fat girl and marry her and straighten out my thing, or somehow I find an ugly man and marry them and straighten out on something and them something there. But you're there, you do a little work under the table, you know what I say? So while you're there, you do the little work under the table, some of them have picked where them left a yard, some know say, mommy down there, mommy are so far, mommy need help financially, you know, she's sick, she have to go doctor bill up and them thing there. So you hold a little work up here, so while you hold a little work up here, so now you say, boom, you go to Western Union, MoneyGram, bam, 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 you send some money, you send some money. Well, the governor of Florida said, hell to the no. Not in this state. Now, you're talking about a state where 1 in every 5 persons is an immigrant. You're talking about a state that has a huge population of Jamaicans, and I would even go overboard to say a huge population of illegal Jamaicans in the state. You know, one of the thing is what? Yo, we're there upon the hustling a dog, we're now ramp with it, so as you get a little money, so zoop down a yard, it go. Not true? Right, if you're not here wasting time anyways. They have peeped the angle. They have peeped the angle. Them say, hold on. How about we meet them at these places where where they're sending these monies back home? Cause them seem like them here from the shout, you know. Them here from the shout in Jamaica said the biggest piece of money that Jamaica makes on an annual basis is tourism money. So them say, well, the next biggest piece of money, them say remittance money. Them say so much remittance money because last year them say billions of tourist dollars, US dollars made in tourism. So you're telling me these people over here, some of them illegal, a lot of them, and sending billions back? We got to crack down on this. That's what they've decided to do. Those are the 2 topics for this morning. Anything else we want to talk about, we'll get into it. You choose which one of those we start off at first, and I will go right in. I'm going to sip my green tea, and you can 60 seconds go in the comment section, Vybz Kartel or remittance money. Bunches runoff experts. Yeah, Karen noticed how people going to get their money from the people who are here. Well, we're going to talk about that. Choose where you want to start and we get into it. We're 15 seconds in already. I say 1 Vybz Kartel and I say 3 remittance, 2 remittance. And then I say a next Vybz Kartel and then I say money. And then I say Vybz Kartel and I say money. And I say Vybz Kartel, I say remittance. And I say, boy, we're even at this point. Then I say remittance and then Vybz Kartel, and thank God you are here. Remittance. Clean D, big up yourself. Thank God you are here. Remittance. Remittance. Dollar kind. Money. Remittance. We're 35 seconds in and counting. 36, 37. Remittance. Kartel. Remittance. Damn, it's like evening out. All right, break that tire for me, please. Okay, here we go. Michelle Taylor, RN, remittance. Karen Baker, remittance. Great Goodies, remittance. Miss Golly Robinson, remittance. Money. Karen Notice says, Kartel going to take long. All right. All right, so left that for your last part then. All right, remittance. Great Goodies, remittance. All right, we're 10 seconds away. Money. Naisha says, big up yourself, Naisha. Thank you for being here. Shad Cassell, remittance. Remittance it is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remittance it is. Mel, you make a point. Mel says Cartel will lead into the remittance. All right, we are going to lead back to the remittance because right now our remittance we are going to start off with. All right. Let's Bond TV. I appreciate you greatly. Big up yourself. Let's Bond TV says money, which is remittance. They ran the story in, of course, in the U.S. news. You can find it in any paperwork or in on any site, digital newspaper. However, Florida lawmaker passes sweeping immigration bill to help with Trump crackdown. You can find it in the article that's the head of the article at ABC News. The Jamaica news now, RJR. For those of we who grew up with, when I mean I really know about the new entities of news in Jamaica. They came out after I left, right? I know them, but the reliable source on the island for us when I was growing up, like when my granny them listened to and when my mother them did listen to, is RJR News, right? So RJR, we got this morning. The governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, is seeking to use remittance as part of the illegal immigration crackdown in the United States of America. Ron DeSantis wants to require every person who is sending money overseas from the US to show proof first that they are not a undocumented immigrant. So when you reach an ATM to go collect or you reach to go send, because people send money from Jamaica come a foreign to, nobody feels say true you they are foreign and you alone and do good and you alone send money go that way. Money come this way too. There are people in foreign who are hurting too and their family in Jamaica is doing very well. Not ask me, ask them, I tell you. So them send money come this way too. Well, if you're there, them will help you to stay here, them now going to be able to do it again. Just bring your angle now that you wasn't thinking about. You know what I mean? The money goes different ways. People here, listen to me. Some people life so good at Jamaica, they only come to shop, to visit their family members and friends. Them gone back at them yard. Other life them want. Trust me. We are so used to the narrative that, oh, Jamaica so bad, me have to run off and go find somewhere. Me are telling you, say, there's a lot of people who that's not their reality. Their reality is me I turn right on my yard because life is good here. And all one time it bad, it's still not bad like how you have it over there. So, right? And they look at us with pity sometimes. Broke foreigner, they look at you with pity sometimes. So some people may give a situation. Man run off him, they are foreign people, them know same day here. And them I support him while him there. Him can't go nowhere, can't get no work, him have to make can't let nobody know him status, all this, right? But they know say once him get him thing up and running, then him can help the rest of the family. And them I help him from yard. So a Western Union, him go pick up money. Him can't go to know more after this, if this falls through. So Ron DeSantis wants to require anybody who is sending money both ways to show, or if you're going to pick it up when you're there, proof that you are not a undocumented immigrant. People will come illegally because they can work more menial tasks, he said, but make a lot more money in the US than they can make in like a third world country. That's what he said. He said people will come to the US illegally because they can, we can go clean shit. Put it that way. We can go scrape up garbage. Yeah, but we get paid good feet. So we come anyway. And so they will come and they will make money. And when they make that money, he said, they will send that money back to their country in remittance, to their families, to their friends, to whatever, to the home country. These are the words of Ron DeSantis in a speech he given yesterday. Well, it was aired yesterday. I don't know which them actually do it. We're going to impose ID verification for foreign remittances. So you have to show, it's like an e-verify here. We go with that e-verify thing again. It's like an e-verify for remittances. You have to be vetted and verified to send or to pick up. Hurrah, Tid. They ain't playing. So he said, we're going to impose ID verification for foreign remittances. So you have to show it's like a e-verify for remittance. The money transfer company, it's got to run you through it to make sure that you are here lawfully and you are lawfully able to be in the country and to send money back outside of the country, the Florida governor announced. Several undocumented immigrants, including Jamaicans, have remittances to their family, make remittances to their families abroad. Several undocumented immigrants, this is not a secret for none of we know this already. Several undocumented immigrants, including Jamaicans, make remittances to their families abroad, which mean that the country would be affected if this provision were to be passed into law. Remittance, if this provision were to be passed into law. That's very important. Keep that in the back of your mind. We'll get back to it. Remittance from the US make up a large chunk of Jamaica's GDP, and so does it from many other countries. We are not the only one who do it. Here's an example. In 2023, remittance inflows into Jamaica. Well, to put it in a simpler terms then, the whole away where they are foreign, where they work with little money and where Senegal we had, it totaled 3.37 billion US dollars. I've said before, there exist in the world more Jamaicans outside of Jamaica than inside of Jamaica. Therefore, if you check the remittance money, you will know that the Jamaicans living, and this is not an attempt to divide our people, because I've seen somebody try to use it as a divisive measure before. I just talk and I make we see facts. The most powerful set of Jamaicans are actually the Jamaicans that are living outside of Jamaica. You see, if that community ever united and move in unison for any cause inside of Jamaica, it would happen like that. They would move mountains. It is a very powerful group of people. You're a part of it. No found in there do the same thing where we do. Send money go home to your family on a regular basis. Right. In 2023 alone, we send home 3.37 billion. That's what a B, A-B. Billion US dollars. Damn. Haiti gets about 22% of its total GDP from US-based family members sending stuff home who are in Florida. Just Florida. Hi, mommy. You ready? Oh, what are we gonna do? Outfit check. Outfit check, Munchie. I love you.
Love you.
You ready to go? Say good morning. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
All right. Send up some hearts for you. See hearts them there? See the hearts them there, mommy?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the pretty girl. For daddy baby. Yeah, show off your outfit real quick.
Good.
All right. So Melanie is chilling today. It is still chilly in Florida. I don't know the longest chilly run. She's pink girl, as you know by now. So pink our color. She have on pink long sleeve today. It's kind of thin.
Yeah.
I love these sweats. These lazy sweats with tie in the front kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Pockets on the side. This look like this kind of like one crocus bag kind of material. I don't know. Show them your shoes now. Shoes and sockies. She got on some, what's those? Some Michael Kors shoesy and some pink socks to match her top. And she is heading out for the day. I love you.
Well, these are these socks.
Oh, you want to show the bottom of your socks? Let's keep that one a secret. Let's keep that a secret. All right. The socks have different colors at the bottom. You have to go fight back on your shoes. I love you. Come give me some love up. I love you. I'll see you later, okay? Go have fun.
Can you pick me up and bring me some chips?
and bring you some chips. I forgot your chips yesterday. Okay, I'll pick you up and bring you some chips, okay? All right, go have fun, mommy. Daddy, see you later.
Bye-bye, Daddy.
Bye, princess. Close my door. Thank you. All right, here we are. Yeah, she want to show off. She took off all the shoes and I want to show off the socks. Her socks was pink, but it has like striped color bottoms. I never seen socks like those before. A girl is something. I mean, actually, I'm a socks person. I like weird socks, and I have. But our mother do them the kind of shopping. I know me. Back to watching now. All right, my boss just walk in. All right, so here we go. I love the way she looks, waiting for her hearts. Right? She looking at the screen like this. She'll see if the hearts are going up. I appreciate y'all, man, for sending the hearts up for me. Thank you so much. And like I said before, again, this means a lot to her. I didn't know how much it mean until one morning I got up. It was a Wednesday morning. I said, I'm not doing morning thoughts today, coming to go sleep late. So I woke up in the morning, post off a video, went back to lay down, and she was getting ready for school. And she ready up herself and she stood there at the office door. And I came out and I saw her at the office door. I was like, what are you doing there? And she was like, morning, not morning thoughts. She said, outfit check. I said, we're not doing no outfit check today, baby. I'm not live today. And she was like, oh, man. And the way she was like, oh, man, I felt so bad. I mean, they just want to go live just for that, right? All right, so back to what we are saying now. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Real life takes place in between everything else while go on. Seeing? And we are real people and we are live real life in real time doing real things. All right, back to this. In 2023, remittance inflows to Jamaica total 3 point. I have to say that number here again because it's mind-boggling. This is a lot of money. 3.37 million. Big up to the Jamaican people, them where they are foreign, whichever part of foreign you're there, that have not forgotten about your people back home, where they are sending home $1, $5, $10, $100, $1,000, or whatever. You didn't forget about your people. I just had to squeeze that in there. You're a part of this. Haiti gets about 22% of its GDP from the US-based families, many of whom are in Florida, USA, right? Which part me there? Tessa Petite, who heads the Florida Immigration Coalition, says that cracking down on remittance could further destabilize these so-called third world countries and drive up migration. Meaning, if the money not coming in, they're going to seek ways to go out to go get it. Some people are going to stay put right now because them family have them and them good. But if you look at extra money not coming in, we can see where people are going to start getting desperate and start taking desperate measures to reach right here where they're trying to have them not be. You understand? That's her argument. Now, under this proposal, if the state of Florida determines that undocumented, or any state determines that undocumented immigrants have sent money abroad through a Florida-based company, that company would be fined 25% of the dollar amount that is transferred. So them even have a punishment fee. Now, if me I send $100 and they find out that I'm not supposed to be here, or they didn't check my paperwork properly and them can't verify that I am e-verified in their system to send money, but my money got sent, the money gone already. So what they will do is they will find the company or the business who allowed you to send the money. Send $100, $25 the place have to go pay. That's high. That can add up pretty quickly to be a lot of money, which I don't think they would want, right? Now, what I'll tell you is this, because we're in the business of keeping it 100. That's why I started out by saying Florida lawmakers pass sweeping immigration bill to help with Trump crackdown. That is actually the title of the article. I want you to go see for yourself. And it was printed this morning by ABC News. It's too long for read because it's all American immigration jargon. However, there is a part of it that says that suggestion by Ron DeSantis to crack down on remittance and have people e-verified to send money, it was not put into law. They actually had some other politicians who pushed back against it for whatever reason. The new amendments included enhancing penalties for all crimes that were committed. So, you know, they usually do this in a package. With the package comes this. The amendments included enhancing penalties for all crimes that were committed in the state by people who are in the country illegally, which means if you are here illegally, the stuff that the person who is here legally would get 10 years for, you would get 20 years for it, right? Your sentence would always be enhanced. And it will also require those who are convicted of capital offenses to automatically receive the death penalty. So if you come kill nobody, them will hang you. Simply put, automatically receive the death penalty. But the Republican sponsors declined to include some of Ron DeSantis's provisions, like restrictions on people in the country illegally sending money overseas, and a measure that would have created a legal presumption that people in the country illegally are a flight risk. So some of the stuff that he suggested, them never put it in the bill, and they sent it back to him without it. So it's a talk, and he made a video about it, and he said he's going to fight to have it done, but right now the bill is sitting on his table. So it says now DeSantis must weigh whether he should sign a proposal that he has bashed in public as toothless and watered down, and he has the power to veto it and say, I'm not signing it unless you put that in there. He could also decline to sign the bill, allowing it to become law. So he has the power to say, no, I'm not signing that because it will never include what I said about the remittance in there. So now they're fighting back and forth about it, right? It's kind of like Ron DeSantis trying to be besties with Donald Trump, really, and they're on two different levels. So the lawmakers are like, this is what we have, and you take it or leave it. And he's like, I'm not taking it unless you put what I want for my state in there. But Donald Trump, as a lot of you know, has given more power to the states, the individual states. So this is well within his power, Ron DeSantis. This is why he has the power to veto that in Florida. It's not a national thing that's going to go straight across the board. Each state can say yes or no. He's saying, include my bill, and I will sign it. Otherwise, what you have suggested is toothless. It don't have no bite. It's watered down. He actually calls it quote unquote toothless and quote unquote watered down. So that's where we're at with that, right? If they start to do that, if he is successful, which I think he will be, if he is successful at getting that done, then that means a whole heap of people think mash up. Yeah. Reggae girl, pretty girl rock. Pretty girl rock. Pretty girl. You know, it's funny. My daughter had a clothing line that she invented called Pretty Girl Rock, and we started designing clothes and stuff for it, but we just left it on the back burner. She still wears some of the clothes after we had them printed up and stuff. Just to put that out there, Reggae girl. But yeah, Pretty Girl Rock means something. Introvert Naya says, good morning, fam. It's me, Naya TV. I have to change my name back. LOL. But good morning. Not that everybody cared about all that. Naya TV, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Remember when I said you shouldn't have changed your name to the other name there? Because the other name wasn't it wasn't hitting. I don't know if you saw that. But welcome. And yeah, you said nobody care, but somebody does care. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You don't think people care, but people do care. You know what I mean? All right. Introvert Naya Morning, I thought you were new. No, just change up the name. Karen Notice says, any way to try to stop us, it now work. It's discriminatory because it excludes those illegal Cubans who are protected under the Cuban Adjustment Act. Oh, wow. Says Mel. Say Ben TV, big up yourself. Say Ben TV says there's something called RIA. It goes from your debit card straight into your family's bank account. Yes. And I did not know that you could send money that way until, me say, like I said, Shakira is the techie. I'm not the techie, and I don't try to keep up. Maybe I should. So I'm going to end up being like my grandmother, who did out of touch with like a lot of new technology and stuff. You know, you learn from your elders. Maybe I should, but I didn't know until one day she was sending some money to Jamaica, and she was like, yeah, but I'll send it through my phone and just send it to our account and shit. And I was like, what? You don't have to drive down to Western Union and stand up in our line and send? She said, no, babe, we just send it through right here. Look, we just do it like this. So I don't know if they're going to be cracking down on that too, though. I don't know if they're going to be cracking down on that too. But here's what I know about us, right? And let me say a disclaimer before I say anything else. I am not encouraging illegal immigration, so I don't want nobody try to scapegoat or stereotype this channel as that. I am a sympathizer with the immigrant community. I'm an immigrant myself who come from immigrants, right? And I understand all aspects of it. So when I say this, it's not to demean or undermine what is being done in the US. Truthfully speaking, the United States of America has over 11 million illegal immigrants in it. Now, it's one thing to say, bring in a couple of people and let them do them thing, but when you have 11 million illegal immigrants in your country, if you ask me if I would like to see Jamaica overrun by 11 million immigrants, the first thing you would hear me say is, where would we even find a place to put them? When am I going to work? When am I come there, come do? So somebody else would say, well, apply that same principle to the United States of America. You care about that because you consider that your home. What about here, right? I can't argue with that. So I'm not against what they're doing. Plus, here what? Some people vote for this, and I want them to have it. So scrape up the whole of them and send them Ross back. Because when we were trying to tell them something else, they weren't listening. With that said, one thing I know about us is this. We will always find a way. We will always find a way. That's it. That's what I know about us. We will always find a way. We are the most resourceful people on the face of the earth. Any door you close for, we open our next one somewhere else. That's for those of us who have the survivor's mentality. You know what I mean? You can try to hold us down. It won't be for long, even if you succeed. You can try to stop us. It'll never happen because we'll keep moving forward, even if it is 1 inch at a time. But whatever you put up for us, this community, we will always find a way, and another way, and another way, and another way, and another way. That's just how we are. So I don't want anybody, again, looking at the glass all frightened and half empty and, you know, Jesus Christ, another doom and despair. Nah, relax, chill, breathe. Because we always going to find another way. I'm just putting you up to date on what they got brewing for us, right? Banches says, open a business as a third party who legal to send money. See, you saw me, I said people start put out suggestions. People start putting out suggestions already. And like I said, I'm not saying that's going to work. I'm not saying I'm encouraging you to do that. I'm just saying we will always find a way. We will always find a way. Raddy's daughter says we will bet around it. We will get around it. Send through family and friends and all this other stuff. And that's how the drama will come in now, you know. Because you get John, you watch John in the mix again. Boy, John, blood fire, John, everything. You get John $200 for send go yard and only 100 reach. John take off 100 for himself, put in his pocket. Now, yeah, and John they are far in a fight. right? You want to call immigration pan. So my family member them called the last time I get the boy. You see how this could, I don't know, man. I'm not too trustworthy of too many people to handle my money, but this requires you to have people around you who you can trust. Cause they are foreigner work out the soul case, you know. And you tat us not straight, but you get a little money. It's hard when somebody rob you, you know. I won't call any names because they do watch this show. You know who you are. There was a family member who came from Jamaica, story time. There was a family member who came from Jamaica. And the family member get a little work, seeing? And the family member trusts the other family member where I put them up. And them not supposed to work now, you know, but this are years ago in a long time, just to clarify for immigration reasons. I was a picnic. I was not a legal adult. I was a very small child, but remember. So you can't hold me accountable for none of that. It was out of my anyway, family member there. Come get the liquor work and sneak off on the liquor work and thing. But this family member had plans of going back home. Call them there on a visitor's visa. They don't make a money while them there. Good money too. Trust the family member so much them give family member everything as them get paid. So well this for me till me ready to go down. Remember when it got close to that time for that family member to leave. Me uncle here. Why Jesus Christ, so he do me like that? Oh God, hey, me make sure you can't blood clot come back and Jamaica, you know. Me just know say them a watch, you know. I mean just know say them know say them me a talk about, you know. Yeah, it caused one big thing. Cause his family member the day I feel like the whole summer I work and save up. And his family member said, okay, now me have a couple thousand US save up, me ready to go full up 2 barrels and send them off and you know get ready to go back a yard now and nothing not there. This is what me I talk about. Big fight, big argument, big everything. That's what I'm saying. We can suggest or say or be like, we'll find a way to get around anything. But it leaves us open now to family members themselves taking advantage of you, know? Yeah. Give me a little money, man. Me send it go down for you. How much I send? And I said, boy, me I send a 500 yeah. Your own family member say, me I split in a half because you're there in my yard and yam food and sleep and the AC and you know put no money in my pocket. So before you know it, a $250 go a yard. Not your 500 that you thought was going. You know, it gets rough. It gets rough. But again, we will always still find a way. Introvert Nice says the girl came to Freedom Street, and when she came back over here to the United States, she was made a video saying that her sister spent all the money she sent to Jamaica. Her account crazy. Yes. While I was down there in Jamaica now, somebody was rehashing a story that we covered it though, but them did I tell it like me never know it. So me did I help them tell it because me actually cover it in details. It was the story of the young man who was the woman's only son. And she did a foreigner, walk out her soul case for years. She have her son at Jamaica, her only boy picnic. Them said SouFLo, when this a boy a party, you know, I'll bar and buy out the bar, you know, like literally buy out all of the liquor. And just tell the bartender no charge. Nobody in a party no more. Just fling drinks. Them love him when them see him come a party. Him buy the new Mark X. Then him update and buy this. Him have a Beamer X6 or this, that. His mom's sending a lot of money to Jamaica. His mom is trusting him to build house. To ready up our place for when she come. Furnish it, all these things. When his mama got to Jamaica, years passed. He was living this life and known about the place as, you know, when you have so much money and stuff and people are wonder, where him get so much money from? Where him a do? Some people are say a scammer, you know. Some people are say, boy, I don't know, I look like him in a coke business or something. But them can't figure it out. It's his mom money, you know. So when his mom decided after years, because she couldn't come to Jamaica before, because she never straight here. When she finally get herself good and she decided to travel to Jamaica for the first time, she's coming to see her house, right? She coming to see all the stuff she told you to buy and put in place for her in case them fling me out of foreign. She get her stuff straight, she fly down. She coordinated with her son. You know what he did? The youth hire a hitman, instructed the brother how to kill his mother, send him go to airport, go pick up his mother. His mother get picked up. The youth again, the youth that went to pick up his mom said he couldn't do it. He told the mom everything. He said, lady, you're supposed to dead today now. Drove her to the spot where the hole was dug already and showed her the hole. I said, in here, so your son tell me if you fling you, you know. Me nah do it though. Here what me I go do. Me I carry you, go leave you at one hotel in carry her, far from which part her son then left her at one hotel and told her to get the hell up out of Jamaica as fast as she can, because if him not do it, the boy I go find somebody else to do it. That's his mom. That's her only son. She left up out of Jamaica for real. And then she told her story from foreign. After she leave Jamaica, she's afraid to go back to Jamaica now. Yes, Kaz Robinson, the one, it's the same one. So you see what I'm saying? We went through that story before in details. Yeah, wicked boy, man. But you know, some of the most wickedest people to you, you know, is around you, you know, them they're right there, so you know, you just don't know it. That's why so many people get caught, because it's always the person who you least like there's no way you could have done this to me, not you. Anybody else but not you. And it's that not you one that be just the one. Yeah, man. Yup, she gave the guy all the money she had in her pockets. So the guy that didn't kill her and got his phone number so she could look out for him. Yes. Yes. True story. True story. Karma will reach him, yes, Jenny Duncan. But you know, wicked people don't think about karma. For some reason, wicked people think karma is going to skip them. I've seen it many times, even in the midst of their wickedness. I've seen it. Me talk to some in the midst of their wickedness. Me say, bro, you know, so that I come back for you, you know. Me no business. Me no business. When it come, it come. When it reach, it reach. Okay. You said that now. You said that now. You ever talk to some people and say, wait and see what karma gonna do you. Move on, go. Wait and see what karma gonna do you. Yeah, I said me not do nothing. And you me say I do something and me I tell you karma come. No worry about my blood clot. Karma come for you too. They really don't be thinking until it actually hit them. You know? Don't be one of them human being there here, because me I tell you, say, when as a person will live life and been here for some time, and my karma them have taught me, karma is super humbling. It never hits when you want it to hit. You never see it coming. It lasts way longer than you think it's gonna last, and it's way more devastating than you expect it would be. But yeah, one thing you can prepare yourself for when karma hit. I know people are talking about them want to prepare themselves for when karma hit, but you can't prepare yourself for that. Yeah, you run to your church, you run to your religion, you say your God forgive you, all these other things. I keep telling people this. Your God don't have nothing to do with karma. You and your God have business over this. Karma is laws of the universe. It's over yasso. Karma will handle you anyway. That's why we see some people in a church where we know if we be good people. And we say, but Miss Macy not do nothing to nobody. How Miss Macy thing does, you know, Lord God. No man, me I try to figure this out. And Miss Macy come back, come visit her, my friend. All the years of hallelujah, God Jesus, oh God, Ashala Makanda about that karma liquor down same way. You can't hide back at it, my friend. You can't hide back at it, right? So again, sow good seeds in the universe, man, so that good things will be a part of your karma. You know what I mean? Yeah, because you can't escape it. None of us can escape it. And don't bother feel like you meet nobody who escaped it. and them live long and then they died good. No, them live long and suffer enough. Them don't just stay quiet. Enough of them suffer enough and stay quiet cause them shame, cause them know say it's karma. And them know say everybody are gonna know say a karma. So them suffer quietly with it. And the worst kind of sufferation that they suffer quietly. Me, when me I suffer, me I ball out loud. Why? Me I suffer. Me can't suffer quietly. So me I put out my good deeds because me no want have to suffer quietly. Yeah? Introvert Naya says, you can think it's coming back to you, and that's why you have to watch your and mind your mouth and your heart and keep it clean. Rosalie Fair says there's one where it was the same thing with a lady and her son, and the taxi driver told the mother that her son wanted to do to her, and the taxi driver took her to the police station. And no, it's the same story. And the same story there. I don't think he was a taxi driver. It was a youth where him. He might have been a taxi driver, but it's the same youth where him hire for go pick up his mother from the airport. He even drove the mom to the place where he was supposed to bury her. And the grave, they dig already. A shallow grave. And him show her and say, I saw your son, the one if he fling you, you know. And him said the lady fall down. She weak out because she thought he was going to do it. Because she standing, you stand up the next to hole in her ground. Where me with a weak out too. So she fall down, she weak out. Jesus Christ. Oh. And him a pick her up, him a say, Mommy, me nah do it. Me nah do it. But here what me I gonna do. Right? And he got her back to safety. Introvert Nice says, stay away from negative people. I pray and I keep my boundaries strong. Love, love, love. Tough mind, me tough. What? I'm tough. Mind my business. I give good advice when needed. If asked, keep it moving and stay focused on the goal. And it was her own son, our one son. The woman don't have no other picnic, and like she have 3 picnic where she can't say I want my boy them. Our one digga picnic where she have. Him do that. So like I said, if that's not a lesson for us, man, that family is who you should watch out for, and close associates, friends is who you should watch out for. I don't know what else should be a lesson for you. Can't tell you no other way. You know? We see it all the time. Enough people are, I love you, babe. I don't know if y'all saw the video, right? The woman get up, kiss up her husband every morning and go make him coffee. And each morning when she was making his coffee, she would pour some poison in his coffee. She was pouring antifreeze. She do her research, and her research tell her that antifreeze at a low dose won't carry a taste if you put it in the coffee, and it also will kill slowly. Now, tell no now if you go try it, you know. This is a case that just happened in the United States of America. The video is on Instagram because the man set up the video them in a him house because he suspected he kept getting really sick, and he kept getting more and more sick, and his doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with it until one specialist said, what's this doing in your system? You're consuming a whole lot of XYZ. And the man said, me not consume XYZ. And he said, yeah, well, it's here in, you know, in abundance in your system. And him suspect said the wife put up him cameras around the place and caught her. And after she wake him up, work every morning, I love you, honey. Have a wonderful day, babe. You know, today is going to be your day. Give him pep talk and everything. You want to see her in front of the camera. She knows the camera there. This is her husband. She look to make sure, you know, come down and step them. She hide it and pour it in her man, something, mix it up and feed it to him regular on a day-to-day basis, slowly killing him while telling him she loves him every day. If that don't tell you, that's why I got alone me trust. Me not say people ain't worth trusting here, but not put all your trust in a human, because humans are weak. Okay? And everybody strong. And I'm not saying that you are bad. I'm just saying that you could be weak to something. You could be weak to something. Yeah. So you dare not trust your own is a true saying. God alone is a true saying. Me not say enough. You just walk around and just be just untrustworthy, and you know there are some people that you can trust to a certain degree. But when I'm talking about the level of trust, what me I talk about, where you give to the Most High, you know, give that to humans. Cause the Most High created humans and tell us that humans week out more time. Everybody have them price and them vice. You heard me? Everybody have them price and them vice. We see it enough. We see it enough. Look at the woman that took her husband to Jamaica. The man not even Jamaican. You know, I think we should go for a vacation. It'll be nice to take you back home, show you to the family and stuff. This wasn't his first trip going. I killed the man, got him to go get killed. And she flew out back to the US, cashed out the life insurance policy, and got caught. I don't think a joke. She wanted the dead and left. That's why if you're not eating, me not eating. Cass Robinson said, if you cook the food and you don't have none, me don't want none neither. Me don't want none neither. You sit there like, yep, taste it, yum it first. All right, share out my plate now. Yeah, me have a saying, man. If you're hungry, don't cook my food. But that might not even work because look at the lady in the video again. She wasn't angry. She woke up every morning. Every man who goes to work hard for the day wants to be woken up like this. You feel like you have a queen in your bed who appreciates you and your hard work. Because she'll wake you up early. She'll make sure she get up before you. They'll make sure you have breakfast and lunch to take off to work with you for the day. She'll make your coffee in the morning because she knows that babe loves coffee. You know, you can't see that coming. You can't see that coming. She has kind words for you every single morning. If she'd have draw a sheet over her head and turn her back now, just go off to work and leave me alone, man. Why you keep waking me up so early? Then you might have suspect said, damn, I don't even think she liked me. But when she had do all the right things, ain't no way you could tell. This goes both ways, you know. You go for the man them too, vice versa, woman to another. Woman alone do it. Man do it too. But that's for them spouse too. Same way, and she don't know. She there thinking this is her knight in shining armor, and he's my protector, and he loves me unconditionally. And she don't know said this is the guy that's going to end their life. Yeah, and you just don't know it yet. We see it, man. We see it all the time. So lessons learned. Back to this immigration stuff, though. Can you see how it lead into something else? Back to this immigration stuff. When it will create some problems. If they put this into place and people are not able to send money like how they normally send the money, and them affair depend on third parties, you best believe that that's going to be one of the problems. Is family members taking some of your money and only sending some of it, which is going to cause fight. Here's the thing though. You see, when you're in a vulnerable situation like that, you can't even really do nothing. Unless you decide to make a stance like Jacure. So you know, so me I go to prison for you. Yeah, me I go to prison. Me do the time. Me I go to prison. Me I cut out your ass belly to them. Me I go to prison for you. Like when Jacure said, me I stab him about 20 times. Me I go up, me I was glad if he step off of that bus today. And the man step off of the rotted bus and get tab up. But yeah, me I go to prison for you today. You have to make up your mind. Other than that, you know how the immigration thing go already. People be in all kinds of stuff, man. People will tell you, say, you know, I want you to raise a voice for me. Don't make me call ice for you. You're quiet. A lot of people go through that. Don't make me call ice for you. Why you to raise a voice for me? I've seen people go to Jamaica and married people and carry them come a foreign and start abuse them. And tell them about me call ICE or immigration and tell them say in here lick me, you know. Remember the girl that the guy said she da running at the wall, running at the wall and bruise up her face, lick her face on the wall and call immigration and tell them say you thump me in my face. Short deportation. The marriage fell apart. I don't want him anymore. He's super abusive. Look at my face. Look at my face. Man, no touch her enough. Look at my face. All because she can't have her way with the man. Like him as some raggy dolly. He must stand him ground I should decide to say it's time for you to go. But I'm not just gonna let you go because I brought you here. I ain't gonna bring you here for other bitches. I'm gonna send your ass back to Jamaica. How you gonna do that? Bah, look up our face now. I'm gonna call him and tell him he punched me in my face. The funny thing is, when they come under situations like those, there's no way to prove that that never happened. No way. She can't say you fling her in the wall. She can't say you thump her. No way to prove it never happened. You're gone. So when you run off illegally, I guess that's another part we should warn people. When you run off illegally, there are a lot of stuff that you're going to encounter. I know stories of women who sexual favors were demanded of them on a regular basis by individuals who they thought would never approach them in this manner. But because the person now see them in a situation where it's like this for them, a destitute situation, them use that to their advantage. Can't call her name, but one specific woman told me that she went out one night. Virgin said, somebody she know from Jamaica said, I come pick you up, and carry go one party. You need to go out, man, and enjoy yourself a little bit on these things. We make sure you're all right. She should dress up nice and everything, and them go out and them have fun. And on her way home, after them drop off the other people them that was with them, the brother you back her up in one corner in the car. And long story short, out of fear, she did what he wanted to do. And this is somebody that she would have never looked at as forgive nothing kind of thing. So a whole heap of stuff go on when you run off here, man. Whole heap of stuff. My hats off to the people who do it and is willing to take all them risks there. Because I'm not that guy. And them kind of risks them I wouldn't be willing to take. So them would have just end up sending me go back on my yard. The first time you tell me about remove clothes so you can't do nothing. Yeah, me gone. You can call them if you want to. Introvert Naya says, I saw a Jamaican couple that lived up in Connecticut and they were together for years. She set him up to get killed and he was doing everything to this girl. Everybody said it. But she wanted another guy. Just like the Jamaican business guy, I'm still waiting on the outcome of that so I can do the video to that. Right now, I think that video, 2 videos I did on him on this channel, and they are both 100 and something and 300 and something K on the video. The same one from New York, Amantro Hilton. Look up his name, Amantro Hilton, from New York to Arizona. Matter of fact, his brother called me and spoke to me about and gave me some insights on the family and the relationship and stuff, and gave me their dad's number, and I was supposed to call their dad. I'm trying to finish off the video with what happened to her, because I know that she was arrested. I know that she had a court date coming up, but then we can't find the rest of it in the system, right? We have ways that we search beyond just regular search, and all those searches are not turning up anything. So I wanted to do a 3rd video to finish out like where she is sentenced, because I follow every story that I do all the way to the end, even when they take years. It's just a natural thing we do here, right? Right. So it's in line with what we do. But look at that story. Of course you do him. And the hitman shoot the brother and catch him free and run. And he must stagger with a gunshot and go tell him woman say him get shot. And she finish him off. and when the hitman arrived to the scene, the hitman texts her and said, I'm here right now. You think I could do it? You think I could do it? Him same one I tell the girl about, man, we got to go through with this so you could get that money. So we could go back and live. Go back to New York and live nice, right? Yes, in the parking lot of his business place. In the parking, on the smoke shop out in Arizona. He had just opened it up not too long ago. It was doing super well. I think he was about to open a second one. He bought her a nice car and by himself, nice bike, nice truck, buy one 2-story house. They were living it up, right? Have our picnic, have her all over his social media. Just She just living the life of a kept woman and well taken care of wife. And everybody is wondering why a woman like that would have do something to a brother like that that went so hard for her. Well, there you have it. She just wanted somebody else. Just like you just said, the woman that did just want somebody else, same thing for Amantra. His wife did just want somebody else. Never want him, they want somebody else. People can't wicked enough. You can do all you want to do in the world for them. Then we look on you and tell you, you don't do nothing for me. Or you never did nothing for me. Wicked Ross people. People will look on you and act like, you know, you're the best thing since sliced bread while they're trying to kill you. You have to be careful. Some people naturally have demonic spirit in them. Naturally. Remember, we're not all good. We are not all good. Some people have the perception that humans are all good. They're not. There are demonic forces that inhabit bodies and walk among us here. Some of the people them you look upon are some demonic people them they are look upon. Yeah. So stop thinking that everybody is all good. You might be in love with one that's one of those. Fallen angel type. Restless spirit type. People like those do stuff and then think about it after. They don't think about it while they're thinking and then say to themselves, say, damn, that's a bad thought. Let me wipe that out my head. Why would I even be thinking that? I know I'm mad at him right now, but me not think that. They don't have that power. They're naturally set to do wickedness and then later think about it, like a mantra wife. She do wickedness and then now she think about it when she lock up. How else you explain a wife who is well taken care of to do something like that to her husband? I mean, they have the text message between her and the guy and everything. She definitely was after life insurance policy. She definitely had plans to move back to New York. She didn't want to be in Arizona. She definitely had plans to be with somebody else. She definitely got the guy to come out to Arizona and plotted when to kill him. She texted him and them talk right before he fired the shot. He fired the shot and there was somebody standing on the other side of the fence that saw him. And the eyewitness said after he fired the shot and Amantra made a loud sound, the guy looked and saw me and him, I make 4 and he took off running. Amantra staggered into his shop to tell his wife he'd been shot. Call help. Call 911. I'm shot. And she finished him off herself. Walking back outside and said, where did it happen? Bah! I hit him herself. The same guy saw her do it. The same guy saw her do it. He saw when the first person did it and ran, and then he saw when the second person, which is she, finished it. Yeah. So ask me why I'm a paro again. Me paro, you're frig. Ask me why I'm a paro again. Me sleep like this, you know. But that's the mercy of God, you know. Because you could be as paro as you want to be, and everything you can protect yourself from. That way. All right. Let me talk about this real quick. Wicked people get enough time this morning. Just make sure say you are not one of those people, my friend, because no matter how you try to run from retribution and no matter how you try to run from the payback, the big payback, it's coming your way regardless. I'll finish this part off before we go into the next video by repeating this. Sometimes your sins don't really fall on you per se. You're going to get whooped by karma, you know. But sometimes it end up reaching even your children and your children's children even. That's just how it's set up. You ever seen a family that everybody is suffering? It's like bare bad stuff happening in other family there. Like the uncle, the father get killed the same way the first son get killed, and then a few years later the second son dead, and then the third son dead same way, and the fourth son dead, and you have to say, I want to the family there, right? All different times, all different instances, all different years, but them just are dead out the same wicked way. How them kind of something there, you know? Yes, yeah. My heart clean, but I will cuss. Cause, cause, cause Robinson says my heart is clean, but I will cuss. And which one of we won't cuss? Me not care if you're Bible thumping. I don't care if you're wearing the holy cloth of a priest, pastor, bishop, nothing. If you hear some of them pastor yard, them yard, you stay there. Marcy had the blood clot, rice and peas, no cook yet. Me hungry, no man. Me I tell you, say every pussy clot Sunday, me done church 4 o'clock. Me did a preach out the whole of my belly. And every time me come in and nothing already, me vex. You wouldn't think pastor them yard attack, so you know. Go round and back, go burn a little spliff and come back in. And these time, I calm down. You know? Bust 2 magnum and get ready for Marcy and finish up the food. You wouldn't think. But they do. The whole of it cost. The most prestigious politicians you see. Could you imagine Andrew Holness in our house when him and Juliet start argue? You want to think you think they talk like how they talk in Parliament, and you think I saw them talk at them yard? You are delusional. You are delusional. Yeah, regular people, my friend. Everybody is right. Nobody's above you. You hear me? Look in the mirror and tell yourself to them, nobody not above you. The whole of them do the same thing. Everything what we do, them do it too. Same thing. Yeah. Suit and tie, pretty on TV don't mean nothing. Hype on pulpit, clothes clean don't mean nothing. Stepping out of expensive vehicle, speaking eloquently the Queen's English don't mean nothing when them reach at them yard. Same people like me and you. Yeah. 2 bad word chip off here, so 2 chip off there, so you know, a big argument, boss, all kind of something. Imagine Andrew and his wife. Me know, me see the girl that look for you, you know. And me I wonder if I not have something because the way how you did I look back over there. Can you imagine him? Juliet, I was only speaking about the climate in the country and about the murder situation. I wasn't looking at that woman like me and she can do something with each other. I must say blood clot fool you take me for. Andrew, come down. I fool you take me. Me not pay money. I would pay money to be a little fly on the wall just to hear them going on one of them there. You have to say, rotted. But here, Bustamante. Here, Mr. Andrew Holness. I'll be a BBC. I chip up this up on the hill in the mansion. Just like everybody else, my friend. Yes, the original sinner did not confess his sin and ask for forgiveness. Talk your talk, LOL. All right. Let me get into the next topic now. See? Nice little segue. The next topic of the morning is they said that Vybz Kartel is waiting for his visa, and I'm of the assumption that he already knows that he got it, according to what certain persons have said, that the procedure goes, that you pretty much know from the interview or when them take your passport. So when them take your passport and do, because I'm not familiar with the procedure. When them take your passport and do, somebody who get for them visa as a grown person understand how the process works. Talk to me in the comment section or make a call. What do they take your passport and do? Do they take your passport and go stamp it with the visa? Or them just take your passport just for verify? Because when I was going to the UK, them never take my passport and me have to go pick it up back. I'm guessing things are done different. I got the stamp right there in front of me, and you know them say go on through. Them take it for go stamp the visa in it. Grace James, J. Robinson. BM say if you want to hear Trump on the golf course. Oh God. Anyway, yeah, so the conversation surrounding that now with Vybz Kartel and his US visa. First of all, let me put out this right here. Best of the best is on again. Best of the best is on again. Shout out to my Florida people. This will be a nice link up for this year. Even if Vybz Kartel is not on it, and you're not a Cartel fan, even if he is on it, Buju Banton is already booked for it, and Beres Hammond is already booked for it. One of my best memories was the last Best of the Best that I went to before them lock it down. I arrived late. It was raining heavy. Lal Lee was performing and I wasn't inside the venue, I was outside. But told me I arrived late, me I drive around, I look for parking, and if you know anything about Bicentennial Park and that area of Miami, that time of year, jam pack. It's hard to find parking, so I have to go way up so and walk, come back down. By the time I reached down, the rain stopped. Me I said the rain would have washed away the people them, and then you know in there is not gonna be exciting. It's a lie. When I saw the videos, the people them are partying at the rain, who bring umbrella, who use plastic bag, who whatever, it was just a joyous occasion. I got there late in the evening, late enough to see Mr. Vegas, Baby Sham, them man there mash up the stage. It was like a surreal experience to walk into that venue. I feel like me did a float through. I mean, just go, get my food, large oxtail, I think, wife get a curry goat, and we say we are going to mix and match and thing, and we get 2 drinks. And then we went to our section, got to a little table and stuff, and stand up there. Not too long after, Mr. Beres Hammond took the stage. To have dinner in front of a Beres Hammond live performance, I can't explain to you how you try to eat the food, you know, you buy a piece of oxtail, and then you hear what one dance can do. So you sing with oxtail in your mouth and you try to finish it, and it's just an experience. You have to be there. So my Florida people especially, me know enough to come down at this time of the year anyways, because it's usually a link up. It's a link up for you and your brethren them who live in other parts of the country and foreign places and whatnot. It's a good place to meet and greet and have some fun on these things. So the place is usually packed. Thousands of people in attendance. If you've never seen Beres Hammond live, I can't even speak of Buju, but we see Buju live already at the same thing. But Beres and Buju in attendance, the whole park is going to be swaying and swinging and moving, and it turned into a big old sing-along and a big old dance-off kind of thing. So it'll be good to be there, right? Shout out to the people who put on Best of the Best. I don't know if it's still Jabba and him crew, but if it's them, or it might be new people, I don't know. But me just I said, meet us there, because me definitely I go there. Now, if Vybz Kartel actually shows up there, it's going to be super crowded. It's already super crowded and pandemonium every year. Why? Because of the time of the year that it is happening. This is Memorial Day weekend in Miami. People already fly down just to flex, like work all winter, show off in the summer kind of thing, let loose, party time. There's a party happening everywhere at every corner. You can literally party day to night. It's something, treat yourself kind of thing. You know, nice cars, pretty women, you know, just people just having fun, these kind of things. Be there. But if Kartel did it, it got seriously booked. I remember Vybz Kartel was booked. He's the only person I've seen do this. He was booked for Best of the Best back in the day. You can go look this up. Before his incarceration, they did one through live stream. And we were in the park, and everybody has said, "Oh, Kartel will perform," and he not get no visa, and him not there. You see when the big thing, the big screen, and you see Kartel on the big screen, the way how the crowd go on, you see, we always imagine if he was actually here in person. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo, good morning.
Morning, family. What go on?
You know this sad thing about that show that you're talking about?
What show? Best of the Best?
A lot of people not, yes.
What?
A lot of people not gonna get to go because they're afraid of ice. But the only ice melt by that time.
We're gonna get to that in a minute. But
all right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna get to that. So since the sister call, we're gonna go right into that. So somebody said to us yesterday, y'all better hope it's not a setup. So they're gonna use him to draw out all the Jamaican and Caribbean people who are not supposed to be here, and then ICE agents are going to surround the venue and do a bust. It will be easy for them to do a bust. Thousands. Now I've never been fake to you. I'm going to be super real to you. If you're not trading at the place, you might not want to come to this one. You might want to sit this one out. Given the climate, who is in power now and what's happening now, they're ramping up. When they first started doing the raids, they got 50-something people Monday, 70-something Tuesday. Next thing me look, 300 and something Wednesday, 400 and something Thursday. Friday they got 500 and something, 6, 7. Yesterday they got 900 and something people. I'm talking, this is each day. 900 and something they got yesterday. I just read a manifesto. Their goal is to get 13 to 1500 per day, every day. They wouldn't skip an opportunity, and common sense would I tell you this. If you were an ICE agent, you have to think like them, right? If you were an ICE agent thinking, I wonder where a large population of immigrants would gather, and what are the likely chances of many of them, or some of them at least, not being straight here. Right there. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo, my brother, want go on.
You this man, want me there, no bro.
Blessings and manners.
Manners.
Before me, we say what me really call about.
Yeah.
Remember, say me when tell about all of this from very early.
And you may talk about, man. Yes, man. That's why I give you credit this morning, bro. That's why I said, because I don't want a man go say, SouFLo lie about him come up with that.
Me watch it earlier, but me get a call from Jamaica, so me not even want to pay much mind.
See it.
You know what I mean? So I check back in not too long ago, you know.
All right, me appreciate the check in. Real is real.
Yeah, man. But anyway, what me I say is, see, do you think, given the climate right now, best of the best going to see the crowd that it normally would? As no feel how we, you know, SouFLo. Immigrant party hard, you know. And I want them one also and not only that, the one them one also have heavy influence in our party scene too.
Yeah.
You have to think about that too. Because me might not be a party man, but I have a virgin where he might not too straight, but he love the party. He might drive me out, figure what's straight.
Same.
No, if him now go, me might not go either.
No,
you see where I come from?
Yeah.
I just the point that I want to put across still, you see?
All right, now talk about it.
I'm man, I see a word.
Big up yourself, King.
Yeah, man, manners.
All right, that's the brother me that talk about. All right, so him first predicted all this I love my audience because when we talk with each other, nobody feel like you are the only one where I think, and you know, great minds think alike, they say, but sometimes there's somebody there who have something where you wouldn't even look into, kind of thing. So big up each and every one I know who are like that. Understand? You feed me the energy, I feed the energy back to you. Now, what him just said, I was going to say this though. I started off by saying if you're not straight, you might have to sit this one out. Matter of fact, I would advise you to sit this one out. Because if you think like they think, common sense would tell you that them are going to rush the venue. Now, they might, I see somebody just said, Karen Notice just said, them are going to mash up the people, them party. No, they're not going to mash up the party. The party are going nice. Them are going to let everybody pack into the stadium and enjoy into the place, the venue, and enjoy themselves. Is when you're coming out. Hear this. The area is such a controlled area. Anybody who's been to Best of the Best know this. The area is such a controlled area. Usually, there's a high police presence there every year anyways. The area is such a high control area. How y'all come out of there? Once they reach the entrance exit point, and them just start wait for everybody to come out, and then start pick people randomly out of the line, there's nothing you can do. You're already in there. So they don't have to rush the party and mash up the party. Turn off the music, we're searching everybody, pull out your legal documents. It's not going to be like that. And I don't want to put that energy out there so people start thinking it's going to be like that and say, me straight, but me still no want to go because I don't want to be in that environment. You know what I'm saying? We have to be careful how we talk because we don't want to mash up the people them things before it even starts. I'm looking forward to a great event. Reason being, this is something that I always used to go to every year. Seeing? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
One more thing there real quick. Remember me to tell you, say, DJ Khaled come to Jamaica only for years. Even when the boss when they are prison, never mention the boss. Maybe a little bit.
No, never.
Anyway,
I never see it.
All right.
Yeah,
now, in last visit, since Cartel went there road, he never linked Cartel, but what I'm noticing though is he used Cartel slang
and kept saying it over and over.
Anyhow, that is my confirmation. I'm going to tell him. I say, yo, Cartel go win the Grammy.
Yeah.
Just remember, say me tell him, I tell him again. So you see, once he come out and get the visa, there's no say Grammy ma come pick up.
You did say it already, bro.
I say it already, bro.
Yeah, you me give the credit card, you say it.
All right. But here, manners and respect.
All right, manners.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, back to the best of the best concert. Hold on there. 5 missed calls. Where 5 missed calls come from? Boy, call on me, can't see your call for answer. Okay, here it is. All right, live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo.
Morning, my brother. What go on?
There, I'm a G. You look like I see them have a lucky pussy, though.
What you say? I shake it up before we get the visa. Yo, it looks so. I remember see them no need no visa for a US for travel into the US, you know.
Because she already come from my first world nation now.
Yeah, British citizen them just flying to US when them ready. Them no need no visa.
Yeah, no, it's a good look, man. From my teenage, I look 15, I get the visa, bro.
Same. Wait, y'all there in the Miami area around best of the best time? Memorial Day weekend.
No.
And if you make it a date, man.
The end of summer?
No, man, in the May. In the May period then. Yeah, in the Memorial Day weekend period then.
Go try make a one move at New Jersey side, me there.
See.
So me look for move come to Florida, one of them. I try move come down here and come sell some weed and thing. So.
Don't do it.
We just watch your video.
Don't do it, bro.
This morning, bro.
I've been doing it. Yeah, them not rap, don't do it.
Nah, rap, man. Yeah, one other man they say, yo, brother, I wouldn't advise it. Don't even try this.
Yeah, don't do it.
Not in Florida.
Them move different road there, so.
Yeah,
my bro. All right, so you what? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Manners here.
Yeah, manners and respect, bro. Bless
all
up.
Right, my brother. Bless up. Yeah. Don't do it. Yo, them different, don't you? Especially if you're in the pockets. I call them pocket cities, right? Me living now in a pocket city. Them have like whole heap of resources. The people them never see road fix so much in my life. You have to wonder where them get money from for always have road construction going on. Them fix the road this way today. Tomorrow them dig it up and set it that way. Then them dig it up and fix it back. Yeah, so and just so people can have construction job enough. And then them say, I think we need about 50 more police officers and about 20 more cruisers. And next thing you know, the place that's overcrowded with police. If them call police for you, about 50 police show up. If you get pulled over on the side of the road, it's a bag of police to come for you one time, you know. It's like in a big cities, I see people get pulled over and the one police will pull you over and deal with you. and maybe one backup cruiser where a pastor in the area might stop by. Not here. Then pull you over here, your backlight is out. 10 cars surround you, you're in a one corner like this. And you're like, what? It's like them catch somebody on the most wanted list or something. Not do it. Them flex different around here. But back to the concert though. Best of the Best is a concert that I always went to every year. It was just my yearly release, especially when I was on the road doing this therapy thing, right? I would make sure that end up that's all. You work hard, you save up your money and end up right that's all. It's just a joy to be. Now, for the conversation's sake, when we see Vybz Kartel on the big screen and in the entertain Best of the Best that way, the way the audience carried on, you could only imagine if he was there in person. Now, fast forward years later, here we are in time where it seems like he's going to have the opportunity to be there in person. May I beg the people, them, the organizers, them, make sure, so if Cartel get a US visa, that him can depend on show there. Now, in the meantime, we're talking about if me say January or February, March, April, May. Cartel have whole heap of time to tour down 50 states and lead it right. US tour should have kick off right away. US tour should kick off right away because there are people who are in every state in the US who are waiting to see him. Enough people never get a chance to go to Freedom Street. A lot of people been fans from years back till now and these kind of things. A whole heap of money they have been pick up, whole heap of money is here for him to pick up. I always said that about Popcorn too. I said if Popcorn ever got a chance to get into the US, money did have to make like crazy for him. But Cartel who we are talking about now, him gonna need an extra brinks to carry the amount of money that is coming his way if he does a US tour right now. With that said, I hope he doesn't do no small club something. Left that feel like a young youth them will have like a one song or something. I hope him do big venues because he can do big venues. And with the bucketive that he has, who his team is, I think this is in partnership with Downsound. And if that's the case, money already there. It was said that Freedom Street made, I don't remember how much it was, but it's a couple billion Jamaican dollars. Freedom Street. Let me see how much Freedom Street made. Some of you might have seen it. I was supposed to talk about this, but I was laying. Freedom Street brought in. A matter of fact, there was a politician who was cussing out the next politician, and him said to him, "Say, Vybz Kartel come from prison and did more for Jamaica's economy with one concert than you did in your whole career," and that was a laughing point in the debate. Let me see. Freedom Street. Let's go to our let's go to a reputable source and see what the money amount says. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Naisha. 14 million US dollars in, now remember, 2.3 billion. 2.3 billion Jamaican dollars. One concert, one night, 14 million US dollars. One concert, one night. He is a super money generator. Should I know Sam don't get that visa there because Donald Trump is a businessman? And if you are somebody who can generate this type of cash like that quickly, and you're not bring no criminal element energy with you, you can show say straight business, they're definitely going to give it to you. You know what I mean? 14 million US dollars, 2.3 billion Jamaican dollars in one night. I can't imagine the damage he could do if allowed to tour all the states where him choose to tour in the US. He could be here for a long while. He could be here for a long while. But I'm saying, for the people them who are putting on Best of the Best in Miami, please, if him there, make sure say him dep on it. Because you can't have him here and not be on that. He rocked it before from a distance. I'm sure we don't want to have him there in person, right? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Where are you going?
My dad, no King Walton.
There, man. All right. So, yes, you people did I say, then call it again. But the show they bigger than Kartel and thing.
Mel, we'll soon talk about that. All right. Where you said the people them where that said Budu show did bigger than Kartel show?
Yeah.
Them,
Remember me saying all I think them in time it dark yeah we are going just forward enough. So remember say me not hide none of that. But you make about 4 million US. So Kartel make 10 million extra.
Buju concert never big. Anybody who says something wasn't there.
Yeah, no, me just say everybody did a try compare it to them at about Buju concert they more full and said Buju Kartel charge less money by the way and think Kartel charge more money.
Right.
And Kartel make 10 million US extra. Me just I tell
extra.
You because remember me sending a video them and everything when time he hombre did it.
Right.
So he making money buying yacht and thing 4 million he make. Me don't know how much he make in total when he doing payout. But me know say that he get after everybody get them payout. So regardless, Kartel still make more.
Yeah man, for sure. Yeah, and him are the man at the moment. You saw me I say? Yeah.
Man of the match, man.
Man of the match, dogs.
Me just a prayer say keeping security them until it day God come and take his soul. Because me I tell him, I know they ain't yet him done that. The next side, the green side.
You know them play dirty.
Interview. You know, see in the interview and I say, bro, God call me and I know no link up. Everybody has linked him. I see man make a call the other day, I think to which part see them Turks and Turkey. Which part and our high ranking politician over there man on the phone with us. I remember man never got Turkey yet. So if the asshole done that, no one link him man. Me not think Kartel trying to link him either. But all me I say, I just hope he always keep security with the bag of money when I go and protect his family and he accept them. Because the moment he let loose and them get a chance, you know them got dirty already.
True.
And if they try to get rid of him in that jail, we make his sickness come up on him and then get rid of him that way there. It's easy to send, me not speak this in a year, but it's easy to send police to make them act like a gunman and do things.
So you say I'm just for us stay safe. Keep guard up and just be safe, because you know the place stay already. Not true?
Of course.
Man. But I think you know that too much. When we know for sure you know that.
Them alone and walk, but then things are them alone today. If they ever make a flight pitch,
them can't touch them like that.
Yeah, but
real way.
Yeah, man, I just that me have to say, because they know them dirty done there already.
Yeah, true that.
Things now go for them way and they can't get with them. Then go hell and heaven.
They make it happen that way there. True, man. All right, my bro.
As they make the bag of money and thing, just keep being secure to them. Morning, noon, and night.
Yeah, man.
All right, G.
All right, brother. Yeah, I think that goes without saying, though. I think Kartel and his team them know that already. You know, his status has been elevated. And there are a lot of people who are jealous. There are a lot of people who would like to control him that can't control him, can't control the flow of the new money that's coming in, so on and so forth. It's just his time now. I'm saying to the people who are the organizers of Best of the Best, which I consider to be, and the reason I say Best of the Best is because if you go to Best of the Best, you will realize that people come from overseas to attend it, Canada, England, all other kind of places. People also meet up there from different Caribbean islands who are living in different parts of the US, them flying to Miami just to be at Best of the Best. You understand? So it's a good look, and make sure, say, you put him on the show. That's how we are saying. Now, I see Mel says, you can imagine the amount of rappers and singers that will reach out for a collaboration. Geez, there you go. So not only is the money going to be, we're not counting the man pockets, you know, we're just letting the audience see the possibilities of how his money is going to be rolling in, right? Remember this too. Sometimes you see people in their glory, but you have to also remember them story. In order for Kartel to reach where he is at now and be moving at the speed he is at now, he had to be sat down for almost 13 years. if you ask most of us today, you want to take 13 years in a Jamaica prison and when you come out, me give you fame and everything. Me would have said no, because me not liable to make it out there or make it out seeing. You know what I mean? Me probably mad out in there or something like that. So I that the man, the journey that I theme, destiny that. What is yours is yours. Nobody can take it away. That's why I'm going for 13 years and come back on it. They are more than ever before fame. It's like he was here piling up waiting for him to come back for it, right? Right, because that's his destiny. That's his stuff. We're the spectators to that. We outside watching that's going on. So just be a good spectator and enjoy the show, right? Definitely want to see him at Freedom Street, at not Freedom Street, at Best of the Best concert in Miami. Definitely he's going to have a lot of people reaching out for collaborations. That's up to him still if he want to do all them collaborations. But now we can speak about what it would do for the culture. We're big people. So y'all remember back in the 90s, especially early to mid 90s, when reggae music was, dancehall music was the shite. And every entertainer who was somebody big wanted to do a collab with our entertainers then. I think we missed that. And because we missed that, dancehall music hasn't been hitting like it normally did back in them time there. Of course, they changed up the tempo, the pace, the beat, the rhythm them is different, right? Somebody was saying if it's not broke, don't fix it. Why did they do all that? And I can't get with this new dancehall with the rhythm them that sound the same. They're not danceable. They're more like sing-along kind of stuff. That could be true too. But if you listen to Vybz Kartel music, it's definitely a different brand, caliber of dancehall, right? So it's not far-fetched to say true dancehall is back. Remember when he did lock up and him said dancehall is in prison? And people were like, you're so damn arrogant. You can't say that with so many dancehall artists out here. Dancehall no stop at you, my youth. But look what dancehall did the 13 years Kartel was away. Did it do anything big? Did it answer the true question? Did it do anything big? If you ask me, and I should be truthful, it took a dive. It took a serious nosedive. It climbed up on a high hill and dive off head first, and it was coming down at full speed. It didn't go on a trajectory that was up and heading to bigger places. We got drowned out by Afrobeats. We got drowned out by reggaeton. We got proved his point, Nance. Exactly. So it's like nobody else could have filled that void or something. And now that he is out in person, it seems to be back there, right? Back on that trajectory there, where all these A-listers are like, yo, I need a collab with that. Yo, we need to do some work with that. I wonder how much it take for me to get to so-and-so. So I saw Justin Gatlin the other day do an interview. Now you might say Justin Gatlin, yeah, druggies him get catch so much time, but he's one of the most dominant athletes on the track for the United States of America. Take it for what it's worth to them, right? He was so elated that a Vybz Kartel recognized him. He was telling his story. He was like, I'm just sitting there, you know, I'm at a table, like he said he was waiting for his food or his drink or something like that, him said. And he said behind him was somebody else with their back turned the other way, because them they fit them table and stuff. And all I know is this person just turned around and was like, Justin Blood Clot Gatlin. And he turned around and he was like, oh shit, Vybz Kartel recognizes me like this. So he was using Kartel to tell people, say, when you going after your goals and your dreams, work hard, man, and go, you know, and you never know who's watching you. You never know who's celebrating you. You never know who's supporting you and recognizes you and whatever. It meant so much to him. He's not just an icon in Jamaica. He's an icon, period. Point blank and period. So when he comes this side, his American fans are going to get to see him in person, who this person is. See him in action, who this person is. Who the hell sing that song? That's him. Now they get to see him in person, right? Worse if him start actually. I know he said he ain't really in a rush to collab with nobody, but I'm hoping that that was just short-lived. or maybe that was just like Jamaican artists him I talk about because he was doing his time in prison and enough of them wasn't really in a rush to collab with him, right? So now a theme time, him a run with it. No make no sense to draw you in. I hope that was just for them. I hope he comes this side. I hope him reach over on the side there, and I hope he does a lot of collaborations with all the big names who want to do a collaboration with him and put dancehall music back on a level where it's supposed to be. It's not where it's supposed to be. It hasn't been where it's supposed to be in a long time. In a long time. When last you really hear a dancehall tune where make you run out on the dance floor, or you have to bust couple blank, or you hear songs now, but they're not really hitting and they don't stay around for too long. Even Kartel old song them can still outdo 99% of what's out here now as in new material, and that's factual. But if me a lie, tell me some me a lie. His old songs can outdo 99% of what's new out here today. So that's to tell you, man. You know what I mean? No lies, none. It's not true. So that's to tell you. It's going to be something big for us. Now, let's talk about if him actually go at the Grammys and like the caller said, at the Grammy, he might go pick up, win the Grammy. Me say somebody said, beat the man chest plate would have bun him. Him belly would have hurt him. Because Beenie Man is saying he is the king of dancehall, right? And one of the things he draws for is, or his fans draws for is, Beenie have Grammy. If Kartel get a Grammy, them equal now. You have a Grammy, me have a Grammy. So now what? What else do we have to compare? Because it can't be numbers, because Kartel numbers far outdo Beenie Man's numbers. So what else was it going to be? See? Another thing that tells you, I mean, I mean, forgetting to the who's the king of the dancehall thing, because we all know who it is. Another thing that kind of can tell you, if Beenie Man go on road, nobody no rush him. Nobody don't rush him. When Kartel go on road, crowd farm. You know what I mean? So that alone should tell you. And we're talking about everywhere. When one go on road, crowd farm. When one go on road, nobody no rush them. So it's not taken away from Beenie and not saying that he's insignificant, because he's certainly not. He's one of the giants. However, on a few time now, right? Right. So the current king is, the reigning king is definitely Vybz Kartel. And I think him even attending the Grammys is going to be a huge thing. Get the visa. Attend the Grammys. Ross if him win that Grammy there. Remember this. Anyhow Kartel win that Grammy there, me not see nobody else that did a review on the Party With Me EP. Maybe they did. I'm not going to take all credit. But I did a review on the Party With Me EP. I did a review on my favorite single off the Party With Me EP. You know, the Rihanna Wine song. Yeah, I said that song right there could actually be an international crossover. It starts out with Rihanna Wine, do the Rihanna Wine. When you wind up your waistline, you're beautiful. Hair done and nails done and fingers something. Me need somebody else for me love journey, girl. Let's be girlfriend and boyfriend, we'll fall in love. I mean, I talk about the part where him say, me no want lonely, floating like the Voyager. You know, them song upon that. A lot of people might say, oh, me not think that album that can win Grammy. Y'all remember when Coffee won the Grammy? When Coffee win Grammy, I one song me didn't know upon that there's something there, and Coffee not even win it with one whole album, so to speak. She won it with the EP with 4 songs on it. And that was the talk of the town too. Coffee never win Grammy because Coffee song them did good. Coffee win Grammy because them sister Coffee gay and them a push the agenda, so them all use Coffee to push the agenda. So them all give her a Grammy and then use her. You remember these things? Right. And then after the Grammys, all the other songs on that just took off on their own with their own videos and their own numbers and whatever. So I just saw the thing said, right? The album Party With Me is a bad album. Now that it's even closer to Grammy time, I would encourage you to go listen to that entire album, because if it does win, you can actually say, me listen to it, it bad. It bad. There's a song on there called Dollar Dollar. My son them love that one there. There's another one on there, AR-15. I love that one there. There's something on there for everybody, and it's like well put together. And when it's done, you want to play it over again. That's how I'm gonna say about it. So his impact is what I'm talking about. The conversation is about what him getting a US visa would do for Jamaica and Jamaican music internationally, and it would do a whole lot. It would do a whole lot. It would open up the gates again. It'll open up the doors again. It'll put us in a space where we need to be again. Because nobody don't really recognize where I'm right now except for we, so to speak, so much. You know what I mean? And I'm looking forward to that too. So with that said, that is what we have for this morning. It is now after 10, and we're gonna left it right as up. We hope and wish and pray. Today is Wednesday. We have Thursday. Friday we will know for sure. The people them say when them take your passport until you come back, come pick it up another day, that means again them gonna put your stamp in it. Let's hope that is exactly what the case may be. You might see me here super happy, just like how when time him did get released, so me did I go on the video, but we're holding that excitement for now until. Let me close by saying this morning. To the haters, how you feel? How you feel? How you feel? This at the same person, this, you know, where you say, if not come out, you know, SouFLo, so you can't stay there, hold your breath. May I tell you right now, I'm dead in a prison in Jamaica. You see how him sick out, him not come out, them not let him out. You know, and me not like him, and me think them should have keep him in there too. And that's how you feel. You are running with all these false narratives of the individual. How you feel? How you feel to see this man come out richer than you, by far, more popular than you by far, famous by far. Him life look like everything is in place. Vybz Kartel already said in an interview, said his whole family has their US visa already. He's the only one that's without it. It might be a family affair when him step off into the US even. And like I said earlier, people with the papers that Saddam has, they don't need all that to get to the US. So how you feel? Eh? You see God on time? All right. I'm not going to left it right there. So what is yours will always be yours. What is other people something will never be yours. Hear this too. What is yours? If you lose what is yours, you will be rewarded back in tenfolds of what is yours. Sometime the Almighty Creator will sit we down because we have moved too fast and are going like we're confused and we're losing track. And sometimes you have to be sat down by the most. This is my personal belief. Now share with you. Sometimes you're chosen, but you're not listening. Because sometimes it can get to your head, you know. You're chosen, but you're not listening. So the most I have to sit you down, jam you up in some situation and keep you quiet for a while and sit you down for a while for you to come all the way back around and say, all right, I surrender. I'm sorry. I got it. I'm listening. I'm listening. Talk to me because I'm ready to hear, right? And watch and see if everything that you so-called lost is not restored. That's what we're witnessing right now. We're going to leave it right there, so. Manners and respect to each and every one of you tuning in this morning. I appreciate you greatly. Big up yourself. Each one, teach one. Wish good for others just like you wish good for yourself. I'll see you tomorrow morning right here on Morning Thoughts, God Spare My Life. My granny, Miss Ruby, will stand up right back at me as I say, you must be good. But if you can't be good, be careful. And our husband, Mas Clevey, my grandfather, him said, I will see you tomorrow if God spare my life. All right? I'm out. Peace.